Reference we can use to really encourage, in particular, good movements for that kind of trail leg, particularly in that downswing phase, is, for example, just top of backswing and stop, and then as we actively kind of start to push with that kind of trail foot and glide that pelvis laterally as it rotates around about kind of lead arm or shaft parallel, as it would be in this case here. We took a line up through the inside of the ankle, through the inside of the knee. It would also then pass into that kind of lead hip, so that kind of very long line you see here as shown on that line on screen, through the inside of that kind of trail ankle, through that kind of trail knee, would also pass into that lead hip. So that'd be kind of long diagonal line. So once again, if we start to, for example, then show some almost common adaptations, for example, that kind of knee moves forwards, the pelvis kind of backs up, we took a line through that kind of knee and ankle, it would almost kind of pass, in this case, up through, as we look at it face on kind of through the middle of my stomach, for example. Or we then get, for example, the pelvis backing up again, took a line through the ankle, through the knee, again, it wouldn't pass through that kind of lead hip, again, it will almost pass up through, in this case, again, my kind of rib cage. If we get excessive kind of lateral shift in that pelvis, once again, a line up through the knee and the ankle to kind of pass into my tummy. So really a wonderful way we can ensure then, for example, good lower limb movement, in particular to that trail side, alongside that rotation as we move to that kind of pelvis rib cage, as we move into downswing, around a bit kind of shaft parallel again, as you'll see here. Take a line up through the inside of the ankle, through the knee, using the club in this case alongside that line. It would absolutely pass then inside that lead hip. And almost an add-on then becomes, when we start to kind of get to that kind of point in time now, ankle, knee, opposing lead hip, the hands would almost be on top of the knee, that would then line would also then pass through again, up through that knee, into that kind of lead elbow, up into that kind of lead shoulder. So once again, at that kind of point in time, trail foot, trail knee, into trail hip, his shaft is parallel, would also pass up through the kind of lead hand, loosely speaking up through that lead elbow, into that lead shoulder. So it's how we align those joints, how we kind of stack those segments, using that kind of trail leg as an example, could be a wonderful reference we can use to encourage then good lower limb movement, good rotation, alongside then connected in, for example, how the hands and arms move.